useful, but many people are still unsure.
It is 1,000.
No, it's not. And 454, is it?
I do it 1,000. I really don't know. Everything's metric that I just bought, and I haven't a clue.
When you first go shopping after D-Day, you may find the new price ticket a bit of a puzzle.
When Britain converted to decimal coinage in 1971, there was a big awareness campaign, but there's been little publicity for Metrication Day. The government denies it's trying to sneak the change through.
There's nothing secret about it, but at the same time, it would be wrong to raise false alarms about it. It's only a continuation of a process that has been going on for more than 20 years.
In the big supermarkets, metrication will not mean higher prices, but there's already evidence that unscrupulous traders elsewhere are using the change, demanded under European law, to push prices up. Greg Wood, BBC News.
For the first time, one of the world's most unusual sporting events is being held in Britain. The World Transplant Games are taking place in Manchester. All the competitors have had organ transplants, and Britain has won one of the first gold medals.
Like all the competitors here, Vicky Wombwell from Newcastle is living proof of the success of transplant surgery, one of the great medical advances of recent years. She has a kidney donated by her mother in an operation 2 years ago.
I mean, it's very nice that parents in the family are able to give the kidneys, and it's very special when they do. But for other people, it's not possible to get them off the parents or the family, so carrying the donor card is very important.
Among the spectators was Christian Barnard, a South African surgeon who performed the world's first heart transplant in 1967.
I'm really very grateful that in some way I was part of making this possible, and it gives me a tremendous amount of pleasure to see that what we predicted right at the beginning, that patients who've had transplant won't be invalid, but they would be able to live a very normal life, that this prediction would come true.
There are more than 6,000 people in the UK needing a transplant, and every year about 150 die while on the waiting list. Demand for donated organs is way in excess of their supply. For example, since a peak of 1,874 kidney transplants in 1990, the number of operations has levelled out, while the number of patients waiting for a transplant continues to rise, now topping the 5,000 mark. 13-year-old Ben Schneider has a rare condition which means his body can't cope properly with proteins, and he gets easily tired. He has no appetite and must note down everything he eats.
I've also got the hula hoop stuff and put it.
At night he's drip-fed, but a kidney and liver transplant would change that.
I'll be able to go swimming, stay with my friends, stay at my grand's house, go camping, be able to come off some of the medicines.
Lead a normal life.
Yeah.
The youngest competitor in the transplant games is 16-year-old Kelly Walmsley from Lancashire, who had a heart transplant 4 years ago. It's hoped such medical success stories will help recruit another 1 million potential organ donors. As Britain celebrated winning gold in the first event of the Games, volleyball, the organisers have appealed to those already with a donor card to join the NHS Organ Donor Computer Register, which already carries 1.7 million names. Fergus Walsh, BBC News, Manchester.
And the main news again this evening, Japan's Prime Minister has apologised again on VJ Day for the way his country behaved during the war. But confusion remains over whether he was speaking just for himself or the government as a whole. British war veterans say they are still not happy and they want compensation. And the next national news is at 9 o'clock.
But from John and from me, good evening.